Hallo, frisch zurück zum Kreuzzug ins Glück. Sind wir wieder bei Mass Effect unterwegs und wie jedes Mal, wenn ich hier bin, in diesem Dings werde ich schauen, ob wir noch ein paar mehr Spectre-Waffen abgreifen können.
Hello, Commander.
Ja, bla. Nee, nur das Level 7. Wer will denn das Level 7? Ja. Bleib doch zu Hause mit deinem Billigscheiß. Tja, jetzt ist die große Frage, nehmen wir Wrex mit oder nicht? Ich würde ja gerne mal gucken, was passiert, wenn wir es nicht tun. Ach, das geht gar nicht.
Human.
Okay.
You the one they call Shepard?
Who wants to know?
The name's Wrex. The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of money to get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
Ja.
Sounds like I did your job for you.
When I get paid to do a job, I finish it. Alone.
I don't like where this is going.
But I didn't finish this job, Shepard. You did. So the payment is yours.
Bounty hunters don't just go around paying off people who take their contracts.
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account.
Nice.
I like the way you handled Fist. Now I hear you're going after Saren. I was thinking I should come along.
You're a bounty hunter. What do you get out of going after Saren?
I'm not in this for the money. I want to be where the action is. There's a storm coming, and you and Saren are right in the middle of it.
Oh yeah.
Why me? Saren's already got a lot of Krogan working for him.
Those aren't Krogan. They're servants. They grovel at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom for promises of wealth and power. My people were a proud species once. Some of us still remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like the others.
Können wir ihn überhaupt ablehnen?
A Krogan's more trouble than I need.
I don't cause problems, I solve them. You go after Saren, you'll be glad I'm around.
I don't want you on this mission.
Your loss. If you change your mind, come look me up. I'll be over in Cora's den.
Okay, ich dachte schon, wir sind dazu gezwungen, ihn mitzunehmen. Cool. Ja, einfach mal gucken, wie das so ist. Weil, naja, sonst hat man ja eh immer alle dabei. Tali konnten wir ja schon nicht ablehnen.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Wo bleibt die coole Fahrstuhlmusik? Jetzt sind wir eh gleich schon da. Ja, gleich, bald. Wie gesagt, ich bin das mit Nachladen, Pausen eigentlich gar nicht mehr gewohnt. Aber der HD-Patch macht alles anders. Dann wollen wir doch mal hören, was die beiden Würdenträger zu sagen haben.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, The conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice on that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Sounds like overkill to me.
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So, das war doch schon mal einiges an Vorabinformationen und Gesprächsstoff für diese Folge.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Gehen wir doch mal rein. Vroom, vroom.
Decontamination in progress.
Das dauert auch länger als gewohnt.
Decontamination in progress.
Geht doch.
What would happen to Captain Anderson? Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
The Council wants to ignore this.
That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
Fancy speeches won't stop Saren from finding the conduit. If we really want to make the captain proud, we better get this bird in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
Ja, das war tolle Ansprache. Irgendwie hat der Designer hier ein bisschen beim Sternenzerstörer abgeguckt. Aber die Normandy ist einfach ein super schönes Schiff, das muss man schon mal sagen. Hat der noch irgendwas... Hallo? Nein, hat er nicht. Dann wollen wir doch nochmal einmal unten Garrus und Tali willkommen heißen. Der hätte ja übrigens... Diese Nachladepausen, das muss an Fraps liegen und halt dem AD-Patch, aber in dem Schattendurchgang, wie ich es ja so schön nenne, waren die nicht so krass. Aber, na gut, Fraps frisst halt auch ordentlich Leistung. Da kann man wohl mal damit leben. So, hast du noch schöne neue Waffen für uns?
Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
Ja, klar. Nö. Nee. Ach, egal.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Yay. Und Tali. Die über unser Schiff schwärmen wird, weil es so schön leise ist. Es ist irgendwie sehr angenehm, mal ein Let's Play, das habe ich auch schon mal gesagt, irgendwann ein Let's Play zu machen, wo ich nicht die ganze Zeit quaken muss.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
Yay.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Diese Pilgerreise hat irgendwie was von, falls jemand diesen Brauch kennt, bei den Amish, da gibt's doch, wie heißt das? Das hat so ein lustiges Wort. Rumspringer. Ja, erinnert mich irgendwie gerade daran, so wie sie es beschrieben hat.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Yay.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Ambassador Udina made me take her along.
Normally I don't have anything nice to say about politicians, but he made a good call on this. However, I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Eigentlich schon. Den Rest
Carry
brauche
on,
ich jetzt
Adams.
nicht zu wissen.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Das kann ich irgendwann später mal für Codex-Einträge oder so holen. Jetzt haben wir was anderes zu tun. Das war jetzt auch genug Gelaber für die Folge, also ganz ehrlich. Nach oben. Und lädt er jetzt wieder nach? Nein. Wunderbar, dann werden wir jetzt noch... Ich bin mir... Ja, toll. Nicht sicher, wie viel wir dabei haben, deswegen werde ich nochmal Minigel auffüllen. Dass man tatsächlich noch was verbraucht. Da schauen wir nochmal rein. Da ist nämlich meistens was drin, was man verkaufen kann. Der Mauszeiger ist noch da. Ach, geht doch. Ja. Dann starten wir doch mal. Und wir holen natürlich als erstes Liara ab, weil man immer als erstes Liara abholt. Außerdem fehlt mit ihr ja noch das Achievement mit den Nebenquests. Codex. Witzig. Ja. Das schöne Kartenjingle. So, da wollen wir hin. Und zwar müsste das irgendwo hier sein. Ich weiß nicht welches System, aber erstmal tolle Cutscene. Die leider scheinbar nicht von dem HD-Patch profitiert. Aber ab dieser Kameraeinstellung geht's.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations.
Die Mission.
One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Neulich erst noch ein... Ach, witzig, gleich auf Anhieb das richtige System entdeckt. Einen Artikel darüber gelesen, was es alles für Videospiel-Klischees gibt. Und naja, das gehört dazu. Yay, diese Surveys bringen irgendwie also auf dem Level, auf dem wir jetzt sind, unglaublich viel Geld. Und auch nochmal ein paar XP. Na komm, das ruckelt so. Eigentlich sollte ich die aber schon, ich dachte eigentlich, die muss man nur für einen Spielstand sammeln. Haben wir da noch was? Normalerweise hat man ja 2 bis 3 Objekte pro System. So, T rum. Dann werde ich mir die Mission jetzt noch zu Gemüte führen und dann gehe ich mal ins Bett. Ist nämlich schon sehr spät. Das ist jetzt noch nach der Space Engineers Aufnahme mit Mui gewesen. Schon 1 Uhr nachts. Garrus und Tali, meine Lieblings-Squad-Mitglieder. Ich finde es ja übrigens super, dass Liara hier noch so die Wissenschaftlerin und relativ, wie soll ich sagen?
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Hier ist sie halt noch so zurückhaltend und lieb und nett und zart und hast du nicht gesehen? Und bei Mass Effect 2 und 3 ist sie dann auf einmal nach nur 2 Jahren voll die taffe super Kampf-Tussi. Fand ich schon fast ein bisschen hart, den Übergang. So, damit dürfen wir uns jetzt auch direkt mal mit dem tollsten Gerät des Spiels rumtreiben, dem Marco. Ach, da sind sie tatsächlich alle. Alles gelesen.